this is not the pod. Breaking news that we need to discuss. And it's unfortunate that the breaking news has to bring us back together, but we're all here. So, Josh, Scotty, welcome back. Scotty, hit us with the news.
Yeah, with Pete Panini losing the NFL licensing agreement. And I've actually been hearing rumors that NBA is going to be next, that they're probably going to end up following suit. But from what I've gathered and from what I've read about, so anything that Panini has already started production is still going to be allowed to go through. Like they're just not all of a sudden going to, like, anything they have already produced, it gets to go through. So I think they have like six or seven releases coming up that they're going to be allowed to release, but after that they're not going to be allowed to make anything else, anything new. But what's interesting about that is because they still own the rights for like the logo for like the next, I think, 3 years, so they can't make any cards, at least anyone that has to do with the NFL. Like I don't know if they can use retired players, like, you know how like they do with baseball, because they lost the MLB players licensing agreement. So I don't know if they can use Hall of Famers and do it kind of like how they do with baseball. But Fanatics now, they can go ahead and start making, Fanatics and Tops. They can start making cards for football, but they can't put the logo. So I don't know what's going to end up happening. And a lot of people are saying that they think that for the next couple years, like the speculation is that Topps is going to come in and they're going to buy the rights from Panini. They're going to try to buy the rights, but I don't know if Panini is going to even budge. Panini might just give them the middle finger with all the lawsuit and everything that's going on, and may not give up that right to them. So, with all that said, football might be really crappy for the next couple of years. So, if you have any sealed wax, I would just hold on to it, because it could be worth some money here, depending on what route this goes. And then on top of that, shit, I just lost my train of thought. But anyway, but anyways, with all that going on, football's going to be crap, I think, for like at least the next 2 years. Oh, that's what I was going to go to. Redemptions. I don't know how Panini's going to be able to fulfill any redemptions that's in any of these boxes that are already being produced.
I don't
Like
think that. So
yeah,
redemptions are basically nothing now, and I mean it's just everybody's lost on that. But I think it kind of like I didn't even think of it yesterday or the day before whenever I went to Walmart, but Walmart's like empty right now. Like literally empty, except for blasters. I mean, blasters are pretty empty too, but except for like the low end stuff. But like everything's gone, and I haven't seen that since like a year ago or so, back when it was like huge. So I bet you a lot of people are buying that stuff up and holding on to it for that fact that it's going to probably be worth something down the road here.
Yeah, oh, it's going to be, because there's not going to be anything else with logos. My thing about this is, okay, you hear a lot of collectors, they do complain about Panini's baseball cards, like, well, I don't want to buy it because it doesn't have the logo. Now, are all these people going to say the same thing about the NFL when the NFL has no logos on them? Are you still going to be buying NFL product?
I know. You said, Scotty, that like you don't have problems selling them, and I probably wouldn't have problems selling them either. But just on a personal preference, like I think what is it? Is it Mosaic, or who is it in baseball that doesn't show the
Most of the Panini stuff doesn't have the logo.
Well, yeah,
any stuff.
It's just like,
So, like,
off-putting. I think to me, like it just doesn't. It's just kind of weird. It's like very bland cards to me. Like when it comes to like the player itself. But like I said, I just want to sell the cards. So as long as they sell, that's all I care about. But I just think the bland look of it though kind of loses the interest in it. But I mean, who knows what football will do? And who knows what they'll all do? Maybe Panini will actually keep it and just make like logo football cards. You'll just get like one of one Pittsburgh Steelers cards. It'll just be the Steelers logo on it. I mean, they can do that. So
yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? You think Topps and Fanatics can end up buying the rights from Panini?
Anything is for sale. There's a price on everything, and if they only have the logo rights and they can't make the cards, your revenue is pretty limited, honestly. So it would be kind of a no-brainer to sell the logos to Topps or Fanatics. I mean,
I read on something that's probably what they'll end up doing is they'll just end up selling it because by that time, what's the point anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can monopolize everything and say, well, we're not going to give it the logo, but what do you have to gain from it? At that point, you're just being petty, and everyone's got a price. You got to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing a lot of people are not talking about either, this kind of went under the radar. So Panini and Topps, they have their cards manufactured at the same place. Topps, I don't know, I can't remember if they bought the rights to it, they bought the company or whatever it is, and now Panini can't get their cards made there anymore. They're not going to be produced at the same place anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I think they're just trying to. I think Fanatics is really trying to come in and just completely like. I think Panini's not going to last long, unless they can. If they're able to hold on to NBA, they'll be okay. Because, like I said, people still buy their baseball product. But as far as football, they're done as far as football goes for. I don't know, but forever maybe. I don't know. It just depends on how this goes.
It may help breakers too with the because you know how like baseball's a lot cheaper because they don't have logos on it. Maybe all the football product next couple of years will be a lot cheaper than it has been just because there's no logo on the uniform. So it might help breakers be able to get more product and get it broken for people. But again, like Josh said, everyone has a preference. Some people don't like that the no logos. I don't mind it personally, but
Yeah. Well, with baseball cards, it seems like Topps has come down a little bit in pricing. Panini released its Prism 2023 Prism. That was $150. You get 3 autos in there. But then Topps released Topps, 2023 Topps Chrome and their hobby box. Yeah, I mean, it only has 1 auto, but that was also $150. And obviously, Topps cards are much nicer. And then you have which I think is probably the best card that has ever come out, is the 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum, the new one that just came out. A hobby box with 1 auto in that is $110, and at least at the hobby shop I go to, and then the non-auto, the 4 mini diamond black and white, that thing's only $55. And these are beautiful cards. So I think Topps, the one thing I was a little bit worried about was like, okay, well, if Panini can't compete with them, basically Fanatics gets to sit there and just say, well, this is the market, this is what we feel like charging because there's no other competition. But if they can keep the prices down, then I think it'll be all right. But I don't know. We'll see. Because I mean, think about how much football is compared to, to baseball.
Oh yeah.
As far as it's ridiculously overpriced, and that's because there's no other competition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, breaking news. I mean, the Panini lost those rights, which in a way I kind of am excited for, and hopefully, Topps and Fanatics can get those logos away from them. We can get some better quality stuff, and we'll see how it goes. So, but yeah, anything else on that, guys?
No, just wanted to touch bases on that. It's an interesting story.
It is good. So we're not the first to report it, but you can rely on us to bring you that information. So tomorrow night, make sure you watch Two Guys and a Mic. They're going to be live Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. Right, your Pacific time. Yeah, your Pacific time. So make sure you check that out. And then Josh is down there doing his thing with his card shop. So if you're in the Myrtle Beach area, make sure you go check out Ekman's Cards and Collectibles. So
Heck yeah.
Other than that, we'll see you boys next time.
All right, see you guys later.
Have a good one.